Preparation of standard solution, Part 2. Accurate dilution of sample solutions. In this part of demonstration, a vinegar sample is accurately diluted to 1/10 of the original concentration. Glassware required includes pipette and volumetric flask. First, rinse the glassware. Rinse the beaker and volumetric flask with deionized water at least twice. Rinse the beaker with a small amount of the vinegar sample. Repeat rinsing at least twice. The purpose of doing so is to avoid dilution of the sample solution by the water left in the beaker. Pour an appropriate amount of vinegar into the beaker. Prepare another clean beaker for rinsing the pipette. First, rinse the pipette with deionized water. Draw a small amount of deionized water into the pipette. Hold the pipette horizontally and rotate it to rinse the pipette interior completely. Let the water drain out from the pipette. Repeat rinsing with deionized water again. Dry the outside of the pipette tip with tissue paper. Rinse the pipette with small amount of the vinegar sample. Repeat the rinsing at least twice. The purpose of doing so is to avoid dilution of the sample solution by the water left in the pipette. Carefully draw the sample solution into the pipette with pipette filler until the solution level is slightly above the graduation at the bottleneck. Block the opening of the pipette quickly with index finger. Turn the pipette slowly to allow the solution to drain out slowly until the bottom of the solution meniscus just reaches the graduation. Check if there is any air bubble at the inner wall of the pipette or foam at the solution surface. If there is any, treat the pipette appropriately before proceeding to the next step. Dry the outside of the pipette tip with tissue paper. Transfer the solution in the pipette to a rinsed volumetric flask. Keep the pipette vertically and relax the index finger to allow the solution to drain along the inner wall of the volumetric flask. After all solution drains out, wait a few seconds. Touch the pipette tip at the inner wall of the volumetric flask to make sure that accurate amount of the solution is transferred to the flask. Remember that In general, the last drop of the solution left at pipette tip should not be blown out. Add more solvent until the solution reaches the graduation at the bottleneck. Stopper the flask and invert it several times to ensure complete mixing.